So today I'm talking about women being the financial women in their financial responsibilities in a relationship. Okay, so we got it where women are now wanting to have some more stability, so they're starting to become more of the breadwinners in a relationship when it comes to finances and stuff like that. So I'm gonna read this little short topic. I'm gonna read this little short little talking points so y'all can know where I'm coming from. So many women are sharing why they are taking on more financial responsibilities on in a relationship. Okay, with rising costs and more women achieving financial independence, they're stepping up to contribute more. Okay, this trend is challenging traditional gender roles as women no longer feel bound to the idea that men should be the primary breadwinners. Okay, so, with that being said, what y'all think about that? Like, do y'all feel like the man should be the primary breadwinner or what? I feel like, honestly, in my case, I feel like the man could be the primary breadwinner. I don't really mind. But I'm still more so I like to have my own independence. So he could be the primary breadwinner, but I'm still gonna have my own independence, meaning that I'm still gonna have my own finances. But let's go ahead and get into some of these talking points before I get deeper into it. Let's talk about the economic empowerment for women. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an economic thing for women, the empowerment that it gives us when we making our own cash and we doing our own thing. We feel that more sense of independence. So I feel like that's just empowerment. So we don't have to always feel like we dependent on a man and we gotta wait until he get what he get and he do what he do for us to do and have our time and enjoy the benefits of finances after he made what he had made. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just feel like I just feel like that it gives us more stability and it makes us feel more empowered. Okay? Changing roles. Are the roles changing? That's a question that should be asked. I feel like the roles are changing. I feel like the roles are changing tremendously, if you ask me, because a lot of women are actually, it's not even the man being the primary breadwinner anymore. A lot of these women are becoming the primary breadwinner when it comes to a relationship. Like, they stepping up, they taking over a lot of the bills and they taking over a lot of things that the men should be doing. So when they ask you, what do you bring to the table? A real woman that's independent gonna tell you like, what you mean? What I bring to the table? As a matter of fact, we should both be bringing something to the table equally. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like, the men always want to say, what do you bring to the table aside from sex? Oh, what did you bring to the table besides sex? Independent women, and I'm that independent person. Like I'm gonna bring something to the table regardless. I'm gonna bring everything you need to the table, baby. The table is spread. Come on in, cause the table is spread, baby. Okay, let's talk about it. But let's get to this next point. This next point is pressure of inequality. Pressure of inequality that would probably more so refer to the people who actually depend on the man to be the breadwinner, and they don't really care too much about their own independence as long as you know what I'm saying. They got some money coming in, and that man is the primary breadwinner. So, with that being said, let's get into it. Let's get to it. Let's get straight into it. So, with the economic empowerment, women have higher paying jobs, enabling them to share financial burdens in a relationship. Now, let's talk about that because, first of all, a lot of y'all feel like it's a group of people out there that's saying that they don't want to go 50-50. Then it's also a group of people out there that's like, I want the man to be the primary breadwinner. So, again, like I was saying before, in my case and how I feel about it, the man can be the primary breadwinner, but I'm not solely dependent on him because I want my own independence. I want to be able to have my finances. And I'm saying that simply because the 50-50 part come in. This is why I think a lot of people get it all twisted when they say 50-50. The 50-50 part comes in when your man can't be the breadwinner at that time. Are you going to be ready and prepared to come in and step in when he's lacking, when he falls off, if he loses his job? You know what I'm saying? If he's not regenerating a lot of money as he was before, you know what I'm saying? Will you be able to do that other part or fulfill that share that he was filling in? You know what I'm saying? Like that means some of our expenses might have to get cut off because if he was the breadwinner, we just assuming that he was making more money. You know what I'm saying? Or he was the one that was just doing all the providing. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I feel like, you got to be able to, the 50-50 part comes in where you have to be able and be willing to fill in the void, fill in the gap when he's not able to do that. If he's getting injured on the job or something like that, then how can he continue to fulfill the duty that he was doing? Like I was saying, how can he continue to fulfill the part? If he gets injured, because things happen. Obviously, things happen, and I know y'all gonna be saying like, "Well, he should have had some money saved up." But I feel like when you say he should have had his money saved up, or he should have had some money put to the side, I feel like, dang, can't y'all like understand that he might have some money saved to the side, put to the side, and stuff like that. He probably would have some money put to the side, but what if his injuries are more where he can't where he's incapacitated for a very long period of time? I'll say it like that. What if he's incapacitated for a very long period of time, and you just gotta fulfill that goal? What you gonna do? Walk out on a man? What you gonna do? Leave him because he can't fulfill the goal that you need at that time? Like, you have to be prepared to feel. You have to be prepared and willing to get ready to regenerate some money. Get ready to regenerate that money, because if you're not helping out, then that's the question that he's asking. What can you bring to the table? You're not bringing anything to the table if you're solely depending on him to do it, and you acting like things don't happen in life. Well, things happen. Things happen. So I feel like I wouldn't just necessarily depend on him to be the primary breadwinner. I would make sure that I got some funds coming in, so that if anything was to happen, if an emergency occur, if we have to dibble and dabble into our emergency funds, that I'm able to still, instead of us blowing through our emergency funds, I'm able to still use some of my finances to help us stay afloat, basically. So when it comes to 50-50, that's what I think about it. That's my take on it. Changing roles. As gender roles evolve, many women are pushing for a more balanced financial partnership. Okay, there we go. So basically, if you're just sitting here waiting on the man to do everything, then that's not balance. There's no balance there. You're just sitting there and you're not helping out. You just depending on him. Can you be independent? Can you be a boss and boss up and step in when your man needs you to? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just is what it is, because I'm gonna do what I gotta do, baby. I don't know. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all men. I don't know about y'all, your woman or whatnot. I just know that I'm gonna do what I need to do to make sure that if anything happens, I don't have to worry about us being kicked out on the street. I don't have to worry about us going hungry. I don't gotta worry about what he gonna tell me what to do with my finances. I think another thing is, well, we gonna get to that, but it's just I'm gonna do what I need to do to make sure that um you know he's not having all the burden where he's stressed out, because also that leads to relationship problems. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing, you depending on him to do it, and in the beginning it might have been okay where he was like, all right, yeah, well, I'm gonna be the one to be the breadwinner and stuff like that. But then he starts seeing how times change, because over time things change. The cost of living keep going up, things changing in the bills, you know what I'm saying, more bills getting compacted on things, and he's the only one that's supposed to be dealing with all these problems. Like, where are you? Can you pitch in? You know what I'm saying? Can you pitch in? Do you want to even pitch in, or you want to be selfish? That was the word that I was looking for. You're being selfish because you're not trying to pitch in. You want to keep all your money to yourself. You just want to sit pretty, and you just want to enjoy all the benefits off of this man's income because he's the breadwinner, and you just feel like, I'm supposed to be a stay-at-home mom, or I'm supposed to be a stay-at-home girlfriend, or whatever the case may be. I don't really know. I don't really, when it comes to boyfriend and girlfriend thing, I'm just mostly talking about people that are in long-term relationships or people that are married, because I feel like when you're boyfriend and girlfriend, anything can happen, and I wouldn't even expect you to be sitting here talking about what can you bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? How can we build at that point? We need to be building. We don't need to be thinking about nothing. We need to be building, so we can know what it's gonna be like when we get to that point. Okay, so pressure of inequality, disparities in income can strain relationships, but open communication is key. So again, that's what I was about to say. Open communication is key. Okay, now you sitting here waiting for this man to be the breadwinner, and then you're not doing your part. Okay, this is where things come in a relationship where the man feel like, you know what, hey, well, you sitting here waiting on me to do this and do that, and you ain't never trying to offer nothing. You just sitting here looking pretty or whatever the case may be, or you just sitting here getting your makeup done, going out clubbing, whatever. And I'm providing all these things. Why? Because he's the breadwinner. He's providing all of these things so that you can do. I feel like an independent woman like myself, we don't want a man to dictate how, what our finances is going to be. You know what I'm saying? If anything should happen, we want to be able to say, hey, well, this is about to happen. I'm low on my funds, and I need to do what I need to do to make sure that I regenerate more funds. Okay, so I won't be sitting here broke and asking for something all the time, got my hand out all the time, because you know how men be. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got your own money, or you ain't got your own independence, and they be like, well then, since you ain't doing this and since you ain't doing that, then you not about to go out. Or you not about to go on this vacation with your girls because I'm supplying you that cash. I am the main breadwinner. All you're doing is sitting here, sitting back and relaxing and enjoying the free adventure on my expenses. I'm paying for this. I'm paying for this lifestyle. Basically, that's what a man sees when. Well, I would assume that's what he sees. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what a man sees. I'm just saying, like, you know, if it's on my expense, I can tell you what to do. I'm dictating what's going on, basically. If it's on my expense, no, no, you're not going. Period. And if it was on my expense, again, if it was on my expense as a woman, and I was the main breadwinner, baby, what? You say do what with the boys? You know what I'm saying? If it's on my expense all the time, no, ain't no way it's about to happen. So with all that being said, y'all, I feel like it could be a burden if the man is always the primary breadwinner. Now, don't be mad when that man step out on you because you feel like all you supposed to do is, like I said, sit around, be pretty. You're not even taking on the task of, the regular responsibilities. You're not even handling the small responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like cleaning up around the house or fixing the meal. You know what I'm saying? These women, they don't even want to fix the man a meal. You know what I'm saying? But you expect him to always splurge out on you and always pay all the bills. I need my bills paid. I need this, and if you ain't doing this and you ain't doing that, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm just like, don't expect for him to do the bare minimum at least. Y'all don't even be doing the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? You ain't cooking. You expect for y'all to always go out to a fine dining in order for y'all to have dinner. Like, hello, that costs money. You know what I'm saying? So let me go buy the groceries and you cook the food. Let me go get these clothes and we do what we need to do and you wash the house, you clean the house and you wash the clothes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't be doing the basic things. And I can understand again why they be like, what else do you bring to the table? Cause women can be lazy. But at the end of the day, I'm not talking about the lazy women. I'm talking about the women that got financial independence, okay? Financial stability, because we are the ones that feel the empowerment and we enjoy having our stability when it comes to our finances. So, with that being said, I don't really know if I want the man to be the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? I want us to be equal. I want us to be equal. I don't mind paying my share or whatever the case may be. If I got to pay half or whatever, or if he falls off, I'm able to take care of the bill. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want it to always be on him because at the end of the day, we're in this together. You know what I'm saying? And a man like a strong, independent woman, he don't want her to just be, overly aggressive and overly, too overly empowered. You know what I'm saying? But he want her to he want to feel like, dang, she did that. She stepped in when I couldn't, man. You know what? That's my girl. That's my wife. That's wifey. Okay. That's wifey. These other skeezers, they ain't thinking about nothing. They thinking about partying. They wonder how much money they can get out of my pockets. You know what I'm saying? I would be more willing to give you something. An independent woman will be more willing to give to you than you spending on her. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not always about the man spending money on you because he's the breadwinner. So I think, in my opinion, I don't mind if the man is the breadwinner, but just always know that I'm always gonna have my independence when it comes to my financial stability and responsibilities. So are women taking on more responsibilities, financial responsibilities in a relationship? I think I would agree because it's a lot of men. The roles are changing. There's a lot of men out there that's not, you know what I'm saying? They ain't doing their part. I mean, we really don't got no other choice. Women don't have another choice but to, you know, be that boss. You know what I'm saying? The roles are reversing. They getting in these careers, they going to school, and they starting businesses and stuff like that. So I feel like the women are, taking on more financial responsibilities in a relationship now. Not all women, and those women know who they are. Okay, and the men know who y'all are. There are some gold digging women out there that think that all they supposed to do is sit down. I'm just supposed to watch over the house and I'm supposed to do this and then go out with my girls when you get home and not have nothing ready for you. Well, we're not talking about those girls. We talking about the women that make their own money and y'all can sit down and eat together. Okay, and when I say this, and I'm not talking about a woman just out there doing a 9 to 5 job. But if it's a lady out there, a woman out there doing a 9 to 5 job, and her man is also working as well, we not even talking about y'all because at the end of the day, you're still being independent. You're still bringing in some finances, and even if he let you hold your whole check, baby, you still went to work, and then y'all sit down at the table and y'all eat together. You know what I'm saying? It's the woman that's out there. It's the woman that's out there. partying all night, and then the man come home from work and she out the house, and y'all ain't even eating together. She talking about some order some DoorDash. Order some DoorDash. Get you some Red Robins or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? She ready to get out the door while you just put in that long. You just put in that long shift. So emotional support is very important. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the woman should be able to bring a lot more to the table. Hell, at this point, we're talking about financial responsibility and empowerment of the women. So, at this point, they're bringing a lot of that to the table. The independent women, you know what I'm saying? Even though they got a man, they're still independent. They don't mind doing things on their own. You know what I'm saying? They don't mind having their own. So, with that being said, y'all, I just want to know what y'all think. Do you want the breadwinner? You want to be at the one. You want to be the one at the house stacking all your money up. You know what I'm saying? And just having fun off your own expense and keeping all your money to yourself, and letting him do what he do. Or is it the 50-50 thing? Or is it the breadwinner thing? Let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know. It's just small talk.